Okay, let's start off with a summary on what the point of this course is. I think my goal is to make sure that everybody who goes through this course understands the TCPA laws, the DNC laws, the do not call laws, and then all the other regulations like A2P 10 DLC, toll-free verification, all of the things that you basically need to do to be compliant in your communication with leads. And there's been a lot of laws about this for, frankly, decades, since the 90s. And most of the time what's happening is they're patching loopholes as technology changes and people find ways around previous laws. They make it so that you can't do those things anymore. And so this TCPA law started in 2023, and then they found a bunch of loopholes since then. And as of January 27, 2025, which is just a few weeks after the recording of this video, the lead generation loophole is going to be closed with the new lead generation rule. And so the reason that you need to know about this is there's actually quite a few loopholes that they are going to get rid of. The first thing is, if you're communicating with businesses, historically you didn't have to follow any of the TCPA rules. Now you do. And so people who are selling to consumers as well as businesses selling to businesses now both have to comply with TCPA. That's a pretty major change. The next one is that the fines are $1,500 per unlawful call or text. And if you're using a platform like Pitchit, there's going to be a lot of calls and texts going outbound. And so any one of them can carry $1,500. And the reason that this is dangerous, not just because of the price per call, it's that you can get included in a class action lawsuit now. And so lawyers are going to see this as a massive payday to basically lead to settlements and judgments that could be worth millions of dollars. So not following the new TCPA laws after they've closed this loophole, it's such a huge risk that if it's not already on your radar, it's such a massive problem you've got to take care of at your company to reduce your risk here, because the millions of dollars in potential damages is something that no company is going to want to risk having happen to them. Now, the other loophole, other than businesses calling businesses being included in the TCPA laws, is that they have provided more clarification as of February of 2024 around AI, pre-recorded voice, robodialing, and really any kind of synthetic human voice that's helping you do outreach. And so most of the software that's available for contacting people now is going to be something you got to be careful of using, and you got to know how to use it properly. So specifically AI-generated calls, artificial or pre-recorded voice, and human voice constitutes that are using some kind of synthetic technology to create human-like voices without the need for a human being. Those are all also now being restricted under TCPA and are considered robodialing. Really, the only thing that's not included is a human being manually dialing someone who is a business owner on a business landline one at a time. But the problem that you have, and we'll get into this later, but there's really no way around TCPA because we don't always know for sure if that's a business landline or if it's used for mixed use. And if it's for mixed use, even that use case isn't allowed. And so no matter what you're doing, to be safe, you just should always now be TCPA compliant when you're doing any version of inbound or outbound communication with leads. And so without further ado, that is effectively the introduction into this course.